Do you guys know the symbol of Sicily? You know about this fucking thing? Oh, it's so bad. You ever seen this shit? With the 3 legs? The Trinacria. You ever seen this shit? I have seen this fucking symbol on so many things, dude. I'm like, I can't. What the fuck is that? Okay. So, the ancient name of Sicily, okay, refers to this. And this is in like the Greek period. It is reminiscent of like Medusa a little bit. Like that's kind of the OG sort of thing. It didn't used to be legs. It was just this swirled pattern a long time ago. Let me see if I can find an example. Let me see if I can find an example. It was just the triple spirals. So the legs, well, actually the legs were like the oldest version of it. They were on a lot of like Greek ancient thingies. Here. It was adopted as an emblem by the rulers of Syracuse. And then it's possible that this usage is related to the Greek name of the island of Sicily, which is Trinacria, which means having 3 headlands, which makes sense because the island has like 3 major kind of points to it. Yeah, it was known in ancient Greek culture of Cyclopses. Exactly. And yeah, it just evolved into like, you know, a billion fucking things everywhere where you go around Sicily and you just find this symbol with the 3 legs with the head in the middle. And it's like horrifying to look at, dude. I don't like it. The fuck's going on in Italy? This goes back to ancient Greece, dude. The thing is, Sicily is not, well, this is my opinion, but historically it's not Italy. It's part of it, but it had been taken over by a billion people a billion times, and Sicilian sort of culture and history are their own at this point because it's just so intermixed with everything. A lot of people from Sicily are actually just North African immigrants and everything. It was just very very mixed and all of that. So yeah, and because of that, a lot of the influences in you know ancient art come from Greece and North Africa and the Middle East as well. So it just kind of, you end up with a lot of weird imagery. But yeah, the flag of Sicily has that shit on it. So I have a fucking spoon rest with that thing on it. So yeah, Sardinia's like that. Yep. Exactly. A lot of the islands in the Mediterranean are, I mean Cyprus is a great example. Cyprus with the US. It's like part Greek, part Turk. And like the Cypriot Greeks fucking hate the Turks that live there, and vice versa. The Turks cannot stand the Cypriot Greeks, and they have this ancient beef that modern people are like, ah, oh, those Turks, oh, those Greeks, you know, and like they're so like I have a really, really close longtime friend who is Cypriot Greek, and the entire family is Cypriot Greek, and I've even been to Cyprus with them, and it is just, my God. Like, they don't show any hatred normally, and then you walk around, and you see some wall built up around some property, and they point, and they're like, Turks live there. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, don't start. I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't want to hear about your ancient beef and how you should have owned the island, and you know what I mean? They were like, one of them went, you know, 5 generations ago, our family owned that house. And I'm like, I whatever, whatever, buddy. It's just, yeah, beef since before 1453, dude. It's crazy. And they're actually like really nice to each other, but then they'll like return to their houses and be like, the Greeks used to own this island. Like, Jesus. As them who invented tzatziki sauce. No. They always bring up the Trojan horse to each other, right? Insane, dude. You had an Albanian and Bosnian coworker at the same time and you were worried they'd kill each other. I mean, most people are able to just be like, it's modern day, right? Like, well, some are pretty chill, but, you know, you'll hear people say things occasionally where I'm like, we could have left that out. the fucking Normans ruled Sicily for a while. Yeah, like everyone did at some point. Everyone wanted it so bad because it's right in the middle of the Mediterranean. Great spot for ports and trade and all of that. Great spot to stop and kind of continue west or continue east to then trade with the far west, or go actually over to the Middle East and beyond. Start hitting up rivers and shit. So, you know, like Sweden and Denmark, kinda. I have a Swedish friend and I have a Danish friend. I have multiple of each, actually. But I have a specific Swedish friend and I have a specific Danish friend. And I remember we were playing games together. And I, like, invite both of them to play games. We're in a VC. It was a long time ago. One goes, hello. Hello. The other one goes, oh, hello, where are you from? Hey, I'm from Sweden. and my other friend just said, I'm Danish, Sag. That was it. I'm Danish, Sag. I was like, what? Why are you communicating like this? They just said Sag to the Swede. I was like, really? That's how you're gonna say it? It was so funny. Sag. And then you know what was even funnier? I meet another Danish friend. I make a different Danish friend many, many, many years later. You know what they say? In a typed message, I'm Danish, Sag. And they put a Sag. I was like, why have I seen this twice? This is 2 times now.
GEEGA.
Why? It's such a specific thing. Someone saying, I'm Danish, Sag. One was verbal, one was typed. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Imagine being Danish. Yeah. Yeah.